Let's break down another scene from Death House and also see how music is incorporated into telling the story.
I see.
And what a nice seg to our next stop. You'll all be meeting again.
Until then.
I look forward to it.
Yeah, we'll talk more. Yes.
First, we'll look at the dialogue from the production sound.
I see.
And what a nice seg to our next stop. You'll all be meeting again.
Until then.
I look forward to it.
Because of the size of the room and the reverb, it's mainly a live mix. And for reasons of delivering M&E tracks, I did a clothing pass. A Foley pass of clothing. This fills out the lavalier tracks and is also needed for deliverables for foreign language. And there's also a footsteps pass, and you can hear the reverb that's added on the footsteps. And other little Foley bits needed to be added, like the person operating the computer. We expect that, well, there's a nice hit. We expect that anytime a computer is touched, we hear bleeps that tell the audience that the computer is running. And here is an example of that. Okay, let's move ahead to another scene. The scene will change and it goes into a virtual reality tour that is narrated, and the narrator was recorded in a studio. It sounds like this.
This is your virtual tour. Take it at your own pace. I will be available for questions.
East, Death House. Begin virtual tour. The Death House, established in 1954 under
Let's look at the plug-in chain for the narration. There's a trim where I can control the level after the fact, if needed. There's a de-esser that smooths out all the sibilants, and then I can add clarity back into the narration and a little compression.
And minimum security confinement. The 9th and final level is reserved for the 5 evils.
Let's put this back and look at other parts of the scene. There is, of course, another footsteps pass that happens in this room. Some of that comes from production. Okay, let's go back and take a look how the music transitions from one scene into the other, and then we'll dissect parts of the music.
I see.
And what a nice seg to our next stop. You'll all be meeting again.
Until then.
These are the 3 stems, the dialogue,
Yeah, we'll talk
effects,
more. Yes.
and the music
Yes,
stem.
Dr. Fletcher, I'm on my way.
This is your virtual tour. Take it at your own pace. I will be available for questions.
KO Complex East, Death House. Begin virtual tour. The Death House, established in 1954 under the Eisenhower administration, was created in the wake of Operation Paperclip. This facility serves as
You can
a
see all
federal
the
maximum
individual tracks
security
here on the
prison,
bottom.
medical, psychological,
does
and
have that 80s
parapsychological
sound.
research center. There are 9 levels, with the first dedicated to prisoner intake and minimum security.
And along with the music, all the graphic elements are sweetened. There's a nice fat 80s sound. And another. The ever popular 80s arpeggio. let's take a listen to it.
Begin virtual tour. The Death House, established in 1954 under the Eisenhower administration, was created in the wake of Operation Paperclip. This facility serves as a federal maximum security prison, medical, psychological, and parapsychological research center. There are 9 levels, with the first dedicated to prisoner intake and minimum security confinement. The 9th and final level is reserved for the 5 evils, 1 mile into the earth. Prisoners are confined to virtual environments that recreate environments before confinement to preserve their natural surroundings for study. Each containment cell is fed a chronic gas mixture to keep the prisoners amenable to the virtual illusions around them. Agent J. Tynan Novak, 32 years of age. Honors request granted. Final advancements.
Yes, here's another example of whenever we see something on a computer screen, we have to hear it.
Honors request granted. Final advancement scenario 1081983.